I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The It's Not Where We Visit, but Who We Visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with a travel peace of mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Delicious!
Perfect. The color, the flowers.
That's just right.
The whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you.
Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance. The way people shop has changed forever. In today's business, success is measured in clicks, likes, and shares. Video gives you a competitive edge in your social media marketing. Don't get scrolled by. Get clicks, get likes, get shares. Now that sounds like videos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The It's Not Where We Visit, but Who We Visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with a travel peace of mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Delicious.
Perfect. The color, the flowers.
Gracias.
The whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you.
Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm James Hinkle here with Spencer, and we are away.
Yes, sir. Underway here, James, from Weaubleau High School tonight. Glad everybody could join us for Lakeland basketball. This is a JV boys game, and this will be a full game, and then we'll go into the varsity girls game, followed by the varsity boys. So second games of the season tonight for Lakeland. Of course, James and Mike were up at Sherwood last week for the opener. And good performance by the Lakeland boys. They won easily in that one, so they'll come into tonight's game at 1-0, and the Lakeland girls falling in a close one last week up there at Sherwood. So they come into tonight 0-1. So good to see the JV boys action tonight, James. The younger kids get some time out there.
Yeah, this is, of course, JV basketball. 5 o'clock, as Spencer said, will be followed by girls and then varsity boys. Varsity girls and then varsity boys.
So Lakeland here man-to-man defense, and they force a tough shot there in the lane by Weaubleau. A nice rebound taken away by the Vikings. Dakota Harrell with the rebound. So Lakeland will set things up here in the half court. Down early, 4-0, and here's a steal out top. Clayton Ginnings with the steal for the Tigers, but he misses the layup at the other side, but sneaks his way back in there, gets the rebound. And they'll kick it back up top, reset it. Now into the corner, Ginnings for three, and he got it. Nothing but net. 7-0. Weaubleau out to the early advantage in this one. 5:16, as you can see on our Jim Raysik banner there at the bottom with our clock in action tonight. Foul out top coming up here on the Tigers. Looks like they're going to get Gunnar Freeman with the reach-in foul. Be the first foul of this ball game as well. Lakeland ball over on the far sideline. See if Lakeland can get something going here. Looking for the first basket. In the left corner. Harrell back out top with the kick. Dominic Belt now on the dribble, and we get another foul called out top beyond three-point range. Going to get a hold out there on Ginnings.
Dominic drew both of those fouls.
Yeah, that was a nice driving attempt there by Dominic. Weaubleau is playing pretty aggressive defense right now out on the perimeter, making it tough for Lakeland to get a shot here. And here's a 3-second call, so a 3-second violation in the lane on the Vikings. So 3 turnovers on Lakeland here to start things off tonight. Certainly not the way that Coach Collins and his assistant Todd Jennings, who is the JV head coach, wanted to start this game off tonight, James.
Yeah, well, these two teams have a history, even though they're not in the same conference even, a kind of a rivalry.
No question about that. Yeah, Weaubleau and Lakeland boys have had some really good games over the years, and Weaubleau has had some really good boys teams that have challenged Lakeland, and we know how good Lakeland has been, of course, these last few years. And driving in and trying to kick it out, but throwing it out of bounds there. Another turnover for the Vikings. Trying to get the kick outside to Dominic Belt and leads to another turnover. So we're going to get a timeout on the floor here. Lakeland going to talk things over, trying to settle things down a little bit. Down 10-0 here early, 4:15 left to go in the first quarter of our JV boys contest. We'll go ahead and take a timeout. Be right back after this.
Perfect. The color, the flowers.
That's just
The whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you.
Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Back here in Weaubleau, right out of the Lakeland timeout, trying to regroup here a little bit. Down early 10-0 as Weaubleau in the half-court set. Ginnings, who's been on fire here to start the game, couple threes, drives in there and scores it on a nice driving layup. And Ginnings has 7 of the 12 points so far here for the Tigers. And they are putting a lot of pressure out top. Lakeland just with 1 shot attempt to this point. And here's a hand check foul right off the inbounds as they get it into the low post, and Logan Moran fouled underneath. And they will give the foul to Lee Lambeth, his first team foul 3 on the Tigers. Missed 3 there off the inbounds look, and the Tigers out of the gate in transition, and they get the layup. Open finish there for Gunnar Freeman to make it a 14-0 Weaubleau lead. Harrell in the paint, leaves it inside for Glom, and he's going to draw the foul. So a nice move by Caleb there in the paint, and he'll go to the line. See who they give the foul to. Looks like they give it to the 4 of Clayton Ginnings, who's had that fast start in this one offensively for Weaubleau with 7 points. Picks up his second foul, though, and Glom missing the first free throw. Substitution back into the game. Weaubleau going to bring back in Mikel Perez. And we were watching Weaubleau warm up, James. They've got a lot of kids on their roster. So their varsity team going to have a lot of depth as well here tonight. And it has been all Tigers early here in this one. The JV boys action. We'll have the varsity girls game after this. And then the varsity boys contest. Rebound inside, picked up in there by Perez. They'll reset it out top. And a knifing layup is good. A nice move in the paint by Owen Hicks. Strong finish for Hicks. And 2 more up on the board for the Tigers. And we get a blocking foul here along the baseline. Foul on Zach Brown of Weaubleau. Pretty good take in there by Dakota Harrell, able to draw that foul. So we'll see if Lakeland can get a good look here off the inbounds as they get it in. And pass tipped away there, though. Picked back up by Dominic Belt. And then a steal. Giddings the stolen pass that time. And inside look, layup no good. And a rebound for Glom for Lakeland. Weaubleau hasn't missed many of those chip shots right at the basket. They did that time, but now another steal and an easy layup right there for Mikel Perez.
Lakeland just not able to get anything going at this point. They've only had, what, 2 shots?
2, yeah. Yeah,
plus
it's just
a couple of free throws.
Right, yeah, it's just been really good defense by Weaubleau. I mean, they have turned Lakeland over already 7 times as off the partial block attempt. Harrell missing the follow off of that, and quickly off to the races. It's a foul at the other end. A nice play by Owen Hicks to draw the foul and pushing in transition. That's the thing. Weaubleau, they're taking advantage, too, of these steals. You know, they are turning these turnovers into points and making Lakeland pay for them at the other end. So Hicks to the line for the Tigers. And first free throw around the rim and in there. Hicks with 5 here in the first quarter for Weaubleau. Second one good. And a 20-0 start for the Tigers. And now a steal at midcourt. Glom has it taken away, and another easy layup off the turnover. Perez lays it in. And, man, James, this is just full-court man-to-man defense, not even really pressing, but they are making life tough on Lakeland. And another steal. Hicks with the finish. Trying to get a screen here for him to get some separation.
Yeah, Lakeland's having a real problem. They're turning over the ball, giving them easy points for Weaubleau.
Another steal right there. Glom trying to throw the entry pass inside. Zach Brown with the steal for the Tigers. So, yeah, I've got 9 turnovers so far here for Lakeland. And now a good backdoor pass. Well, that's an excellent cut. And a strong finish for Brown.
You know, I'll have to say that these Weaubleau boys, even though this is JV, there's quite a bit of talent out there. I mean, they're running their offense, they're doing their plays, and they're executing. They're just, when they do a good job, you just have to point that out.
Yeah, very quick. Weaubleau, not the biggest team, but they definitely have some speed and some skill from shooting long-range shots, too. That's a 3-ball that goes down for the Tigers. Gunnar Freeman from downtown. As we come down to the end of this first quarter, and another bad pass there inside, trying to get it in to Moran, and off of his hands out of bounds.
You know, neither one of these teams play football during the fall. So a lot of these kids will go and they'll play baseball, or they'll just prepare for the basketball season. So you're seeing kind of the results of that, because I'm sure these Weaubleau boys, considering how many there are, have been playing pretty much all year long.
Rare turnover there a minute ago by the Tigers as Giddings throws it out of bounds, and now we get a foul up here at midcourt on the Tigers. Reach-in foul on Hicks, so that'll be his first. Team foul 6. So interesting, Lakeland only has 1 team foul so far in the first quarter, but they've got 11 turnovers and still looking for that first basket. So they set it up top. Glom has it knocked away, and then we get a foul called again outside on the perimeter. They're going to give that to Giddings, so that's his 3rd. He's had a huge first quarter for Weaubleau with 9, but somehow James, he's picked up 3 fouls here in this first quarter, and lo and behold, Lakeland is into the bonus. That was the 7th team foul on Weaubleau. And Glom missing the front end of the 1-and-1, so Hicks comes out with the rebound. 9 seconds left in a quarter, and a driving shot by Perez, no good. Rebound inside for Lakeland, not a lot of time here, and heaving it to the other end is Belt, and it's no good. Right on line, just a little bit short. And a dominant first quarter here in this JV boys contest for Weaubleau as they lead Lakeland big. We'll take a timeout, go to the second quarter when we come back. Right after this, you're watching Lakeland basketball right here on Sounds Like Videos.
How you doing, sir?
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The It's Not Where We Visit, but Who We Visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with a travel peace of mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
4.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Do a quick shout out here to Silhouettes down on the Clinton Square, as well as State Farm. And also, if you'd like to support us in what we do, go to Patreon/Sounds Like Videos.
And we want to make a pronunciation correction. Fan here.
Pronunciation?
Pronunciation. There you go. Came up and alerted us that it is Clayton Jennings.
Clayton Jennings.
I think I was saying Ginnings in the first quarter, so apologize for that. Thank you for the shout out on that to alert us. So any Jennings I've ever seen is spelled with a J, but he is spelled with a G. So that.
We got to travel.
Another turnover here, and that's going to be a rare turnover on Weaubleau. That's just their second. They've played an outstanding first quarter. As you can see, leading this one big, and as James mentioned, just 2 shot attempts in the entire first quarter for Lakeland. So things have not gone well for the Vikings so far. As we get another steal, Hicks with the takeaway, and shot in the lane, no good. The rebound, though, nice board, and back up with the follow is Lee Lambeth, and that'll make it 31-0. And Weaubleau, they are just getting every missed shot that they've had. A lot of good offensive rebounds, a lot of steals for their defense. Now, they've only hit 2 threes, so most of these points, James, have just simply come off these turnovers for Lakeland. They've had a lot of easy baskets at the other end.
The only thing that Weaubleau's doing wrong here is they fouled a lot.
Yeah, that's very odd to see a game like this where a team has this big of a lead but ended up with 7 team fouls in that first quarter. And a 3 is good. Nothing but net for Kim Sangoon. Sophomore knocking one down from long range. And Weaubleau continuing to pour it on here. And now another steal. Gunnar Freeman the steal, and he'll be fouled at the other end. 2 shots coming up.
So Lakeland is still waiting to put the first points on the board. Of course, last week the varsity boys kind of did that to Sherwood.
First free throw is good here at the line for the Tigers, and I believe this first free throws they've had in the ball game so far.
Yes, it is.
And Freeman knocks both of those down. Weaubleau, they got off to a fast start in this one and have never looked back. They were ready to go from the jump. A foul out top. But that's the thing, James, they're getting a lot of those steals, but they're also reaching a little bit. They're starting to kind of reach, and they're getting some of those extra fouls going for these steals. So that's the kind of that fine line you have to play as a defense. You want to be aggressive, but not too aggressive to where you're just out there slapping and reaching. So 18 fouls, and of course Lakeland in the bonus, so they're going to have their best chances for points here in this first half at the line, but they come up empty there again at the free throw line. It's Connor Reif missing the free throw, and now a steal, though. Lakeland gets it back. 3 at the other end, wide open 3. No good for Belt. And another rebound for the Tigers. Oh, a nice move by Hicks around the back with the dribble. Then a travel in the corner. It's going to give it back over to Lakeland. So 5 turnovers now for Weaubleau. But Lakeland right now, they're just trying to get something going on offense. You're at the point now, James, you just got to try to get that first basket, settle in here. A long hole to try and climb out of, though, for Lakeland. Foul on the floor here before the shot. Shot actually went in, and Lakeland's thinking, oh, no, that was the ball went in. Don't call the foul on the floor before the shot. We would have liked to have had the shot and the foul, but foul actually was called before Rife passed the ball off there to Moran inside, who actually banked it in. And Rife hits the shot, and it's 36-1. Lakeland on the board.
Well, they finally broke the goose egg there.
9 team fouls on the Tigers, though. And Lakeland will have an opportunity to get to the line, though, here in the second quarter, because every foul from here on out, Lakeland will be at the free throw line. Man-to-man pressure here out top for Lakeland. Weaubleau's been very good in the half-court offense. It's Hicks. Sangoon into the corner now for Case. Back out for Hicks straight away. Hicks into the paint. Shot up. No. Sangoon the rebound and gets the follow. And that'll make it 38-2 as the Tigers add to it. Sangoon now with 5 in the game for Weaubleau. Foul here up top coming up on the Tigers. They're going to give that to Bo Stidis at the head of the circle. It's going to be his first 10 team fouls on Weaubleau. .355 left here in the first quarter of action, or first half, I should say. At the line here for Lakeland, Harrell gets the second free throw.
Perfect. The color, the flowers.
That's just enough.
Any audio?
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Yeah, now our audio is back on.
Yeah, had a little inadvertent commercial there. So I think we're back live.
Went to hit one button, hit the wrong one, so now we're getting things reset here. Apologize for the break.
Harrell, second free throw, no good, and the rebound into corner, tipped around, and Lakeland had a shot at that, but they're going to call a travel here in the corner on Weaubleau. So that's going to keep the basketball with Lakeland here. As Rife will throw it in and out of bounds off the hands of Dakota Harrell. It's going to give it right back over to Weaubleau. So 12 turnovers on the night for Lakeland so far. Hicks, right side, pass deflected into the backcourt. Oh, a good hustle. Harrell almost got to it. Couldn't come up with it, and now inside shot. No good, leaving it short. In there is Lambeth. And the ball deflected out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Vikings. So Weaubleau's cooled off here a little bit, James, in this middle part of the second quarter. But have built the huge early lead in this one. Turnaround shot, Glom. That was a tough shot right there at the top of the foul line. Couldn't get it to fall. Hicks with the rebound, so Owen Hicks will bring it into the front court. Jennings has stayed on the bench. Kind of surprised we haven't seen him back already. He had a huge first quarter with 8, but did have the 3 fouls. So Coach Foster for Weaubleau electing to go ahead and give him some more time to rest here in this second quarter. So Rife will bring the ball up the floor after that missed shot at the other end. Glom for 3 for Lakeland, just their second 3 attempt, and that misses short. Lambeth with the rebound. Weaubleau again will push the pace up the floor, and the lead pass knocked out of bounds. It'll go, well, actually they were going to say that was knocked out by Lakeland, so it'll stay with the Tigers. Bo Stidis will throw it in on the low baseline for Weaubleau. Entry pass, and the turnaround shot no good by Freeman. It's knocked out of bounds. It's going to go back to Lakeland. Those the shots, James, that we've seen fall pretty easily for Weaubleau most of this game, those inside turnaround shots down in the low post. Missed a few of those last couple trips down the floor, though. There's a double dribble on Rife, so that'll bring it back Weaubleau's way. So Owen Hicks, sophomore, has had 7 here in the first half for the Tigers. Their second leading scorer. Set things up here in the half court. Good high-low look. They kick it to Lambeth. Left baseline shot, no good. Rebound for Glom. Has it taken away, though. And then stolen right back away from him. Rife able to control it for Lakeland. Oh, taken away. Harrell made a nice move, but had it poked free by Hicks, and then a foul out near midcourt. Caleb Glom picks the foul up for Lakeland, so that'll be his first personal. Just the 3rd team foul on Lakeland. I mean, it's just incredible how few fouls Lakeland has. But part of that's just because they have not had really the ball in their possession a lot in this first half. It's been controlled pace-wise by Weaubleau, but a turnover here for the Tigers. Going to give it back over to Lakeland to travel. So we'll see if Lakeland close out this final minute with a basket here in the first half. Left corner 3, Harrell didn't draw iron as they lob it to the other end. Driving into the basket, Freeman kicks it out, and they travel. Back-to-back travel calls on Weaubleau. Lakeland going to have to get it up the floor here. 3/4 court look, and see if they get a set here in the half court. Rife with it out top. Throw it into the corner for Glom. Good look, and shot missing a little bit short. Good rebound by Hicks, and now you get a double dribble there on Hicks. Well, that was a quick double dribble call. Lakeland's going to get it back. New coach down here at Weaubleau, first-year head coach is Blake Allen, the varsity coach. Chad Foster, their assistant. And there's a nice layup inside for the big guy, and that is a nice move there by Moran. So final 12 seconds here of the first half, and be a side inbounds here for Weaubleau. Have a chance for the final shot of the half. Lambeth in the corner. Pass was tipped into the backcourt. Nice hustle. Oh, Harrell almost had it off the steal. That'll take us to halftime. So all Weaubleau here after one half here in the JV Boys contest tonight. From Weaubleau, take it back for a timeout. Back after this on Sounds Like Videos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The "it's not where we visit, but who we visit" policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Delicious!
Perfect. The color of the flowers.
That's just me.
The whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you.
Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
The way people shop has changed forever. In today's business, success is measured in clicks, likes, and shares. Video gives you a competitive edge in your social media marketing. Don't get scrolled by. Get clicks, get likes, get shares. Now that sounds like videos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The it's not where we visit, but who we visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with a travel peace of mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Delicious!
Perfect. The color, the flowers.
That's just not.
The whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you.
Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
The way people shop has changed forever. In today's business, success is measured in clicks, likes, and shares. Video gives you a competitive edge in your social media marketing. Don't get scrolled by. Get clicks, get likes, get shares. Now that sounds like videos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The it's not where we visit, but who we visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with a travel peace of mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. James Eagle here, along with Spencer Edwards. We'll get the quarters right. It's now the third quarter.
Second half action, and as you can see, first half, Lakeland struggling offensively, so a big mountain to climb up here in this second half, but Weaubleau, really good first half on both ends of the floor, James. And the one negative for them, as we talked about, was the fouls. They did commit, I think, 12 total in that first half. Is a steal here for Lakeland right out of the gate, so good start. Town into the game, and a little backdoor feed. Harrell lost the handle on it. It's picked up out top there. Nice job by Weaubleau, able to track that down and force another steal. Open three, back of the rim, no good there for Freeman. Another nice rebound inside. Perez will reset it. In the corner, Jennings, who had that big first half, picks up right where he left off, nails the three. So I think he's got 10 now in the ball game. It's set. A good chunk of that first half did get the 3 fouls in the first half. Here's Town for 3, and that is good. So the first 3 of the game for Lakeland comes here early in the third quarter. A good-looking shot there for Hayden Town, the senior. Weaubleau going to try to move around this defense a little bit out on the perimeter. They had good ball movement in that first half as well.
Yeah, Weaubleau's just been able to move the ball around the way they want, run their plays, run their offense, and the score kind of reflects that.
Another steal there, though, for Lakeland, so they've gotten a few more turnovers. We saw that in the second quarter. They started to be a little bit more active on defense, but they give it right back, though. Another steal. Perez, layup is good. But over half of Weaubleau's shots, James, in this ball game have been off turnovers. I mean, they really have not hit a lot of half-court shots. They've hit a few threes, I think 3 threes actually, but most of it has come in transition, pushing the pace. And Moran trying to throw back door there. Pass deflected. Harrell comes up with it on the right side for Lakeland. Gets into the lane. Oh, and has it blocked. Nice play by Jennings with the block. Outlet up ahead. Perez got the layup, and he's fouled. So 3-point play opportunity coming up here for Mikel Perez, the junior guard. Foul picked up by Dominic Belt for Lakeland. Bo Stidis into the game for the Tigers now, coming in there for Zach Brown. Perez missing the free throw, and ball going to go back over to Lakeland here. So again, the varsity girls game coming up after this, then the varsity boys contest. And I was not at Sherwood last week, James. Did the JV play up there at Sherwood last week, or was that varsity only?
I believe the JV, they played a half a game. I think it was JV boys.
Oh, okay. There's a good backdoor feed inside. A layup good in there for Dominic Belt. So Belt with 2, and now a turnover. Weaubleau going to give it right back.
Yeah, if my memory serves me correct, the
sorry, I didn't
boys,
mean. You have to
the
go
Lakeland
back
boys
that far,
actually won that JV matchup, even though it was only 2 quarters.
Right. So the Lakeland JV has played a little bit before tonight's game.
Mm-hmm. And several of these guys got an opportunity to play actually in the varsity game as well.
Right. Yeah, the varsity was a blowout. Of course, Lakeland boys winning big in that one, and be very anxious to see Coach Collins' varsity boys team tonight. Of course, folks remember the great season Lakeland had last year, that quarterfinal run, and ran up against a very good North Andrew team, and that was a tough loss for Coach Collins' team, but they had a very, very good season and expect to have another strong year this year again as well. Another bad pass, so really right now team's kind of trading turnovers a little bit. And I think Weaubleau, they got to be thinking, good thing we've built this big lead because we've not taken care of the ball as well. I think they've got to feel like these last few minutes of that second quarter now into the second half. Here's a nice outlet, and Jennings misses the open layup. Had a nice feed to him. Couldn't just quite get that over the top, and now we get a carry. He's going to give it back over to Weaubleau. But that's the thing, James, in the game. You know, Lakeland's forced some turnovers, but they just can't take advantage of it because they've just given it right back to the Tigers.
Yeah, if you can score off those turnovers, you're going to have a big advantage in the game.
Travel here on Hicks. Tigers with 2 players in double figures so far, Jennings and Hicks, the 2 top scorers in the ballgame for Weaubleau. Tigers play in the Polk County League. We were, of course, looking over there at the banners here at Weaubleau Gymnasium. James, there at halftime, and it has been a pretty good basketball league over the years. You've got some quality teams in there. Skyline used to be in the league, if my memory serves me correctly, but they're not up there over on the banners, so I think they probably are now playing independent.
Yeah, they are an independent now.
Of course, no team, I think, as you alluded to in this conference, has football, with Humansville, Max Creek, Fairplay, Dadeville, Halfway, Walnut Grove, who's had some really good girls teams over the last few years that have actually competed for state championships and I think won a few state championships. So they've kind of been the dominant force in this league on the boys and the girls side of things. Weaubleau boys, of course, have been up there as well, but the Walnut Grove boys and girls teams have been very, very strong over these last few years. At the line here for Lakeland, Logan Moran hit the first, second one on the way, and that one rattles out of there. Good ball pressure out top for Glom on Hicks. And Jennings' pass stolen away. Nice play made there in the lane. Caleb Glom with the steal. Inside town, shot off the glass, no good. That's the other thing about this game, that Weaubleau has controlled the rebounding at both ends of the floor so far. Still man-to-man pressure. Lambeth on the kick out, and now we get a timeout called by Coach Foster. So Weaubleau going to pause here for a break. We'll pause as well. All Tigers here in this one, back right after this on Sounds Like Videos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Welcome back. Spencer Edwards, James Hinkle back with you here at Weaubleau High School. First of our triple header tonight here on this Tuesday night. All Weaubleau here in our JV boys game, and turnover though here for the Tigers. Going to give it back over to Lakeland, and I know Coach Foster, he's got to like the way his team's played, but he's probably going to have a word with his team about some of the turnovers, I think. They haven't been quite as sharp at the offensive end. It's Town with it out top of the circle for Lakeland. Town had a three earlier here in this third quarter. It's Rife left side looking for the three. He'll take it and couldn't get it to go. Rebound in there for the Tigers. Nice rebound made by Bo Stidis, and they'll bring it the other way. Double team at the little trap there on Hicks. Gets it up over the top of the trap. Jennings for three. That's who you want shooting it right there, and he knocks it down. Another three for Clayton Jennings. And it's 48-12. Oh, and a pickpocket there at midcourt. Nice play by Hicks. Oh, and he gets hammered. That's an easy call there on Glom, who picks up the foul. Be the second team foul on Lakeland here in the second half. Again, we'll be back in action with Lakeland again Thursday night, right back here on Sounds Like Videos. We will be at Lakeland, be the first home game coming up Thursday night for Lakeland. Boys and girls teams will be hosting Windsor, so that'll be a big night down there. I know Lakeland very anxious to finally get down and play in front of their home fans on Thursday night, James.
Oh, yeah, two games on the road. And then, of course, it will be against Windsor. I won't actually be at that game. I've got to go to a conference down in Branson. Kind of sad about that one, honestly, because for those that don't know our ties to Windsor, we covered video for Windsor, and Spencer covered Windsor football on the radio. So we're going to end up seeing a lot of the boys that were out there on the field, played. Of course, lost against Thayer.
Yeah, my guess is Windsor boys probably going to be a little rusty, maybe out on the basketball floor Thursday night. So that's kind of a rough way to start for them, because you've got all those kids, as you said, that played football. They had the long football year. Windsor, of course, losing in the quarterfinal round a week ago down there at Thayer. So, and then they're like, oh man, we get to start early in the year and play Lakeland. So that's not a team, if you're rusty, that you want to go against early in the year.
No, absolutely not. In fact, I was talking to some of the people there at Windsor, and they were telling me that football was still going on. There was only 4 guys that would practice basketball.
Yeah.
So
it always is tough on the basketball coach when you got that football team that makes a run in the playoffs and can put a little extra pressure on the team in terms of getting them ready for basketball. And people kind of forget it's different kind of conditioning for basketball. You may not think that, but it's more cardio. Football, you've got more time. You have the huddles. It's still physical conditioning, but it takes a while to get your body into basketball shape. So it's not as if you can come right out of football season. I mean, obviously those kids are in shape, football players, but you got to put a little extra time in with basketball shape, with that constant running up and down the floor. Missed 3 there by Glom takes us to the end of the third quarter. So we'll go to the fourth when we come right back here to Weaubleau High School after this. Back here in Weaubleau, and want to give our shout-out sponsors a mention. We want to thank Silhouettes. Also would like to thank State Farm insurance agent Davin Newman, as well as James Hinkle, Sounds Like Video, my boss here. MVP Auto Glass. Want to thank those fine folks over there as well.
Yeah. And just wanted to point something out. Not only these sponsors, the shout-out sponsors, but a lot of them, the majority of them, actually are downtown Clinton. There are a few, most of, I think at least 7 of them are downtown sponsors. So when we say shop local, I mean, downtown is making this happen.
Yeah, it doesn't get any more local than that, for sure.
Exactly.
So we go to the fourth quarter here in our JV boys game. Weaubleau started this one on fire. They have never looked back. They've had the lead the entire way, and it's been a double-digit lead at that most of the way. Shot here off the glass, up and in for Logan Moran. Nice finish there for Logan. He's got 4 in the ball game now for Lakeland. Excuse me, 6 rather. And that'll make him the high scorer in this one for the Vikings. 3, no good for Hicks. Nice rebound inside. Stidis couldn't finish, and they come out of there with the rebound. Nice board by Braxton Brownlee. Brownlee will take a 3 ball. Couldn't get the bottom of the net. And a jump ball underneath. And I think we looked on the schedules, James. Weaubleau, according to Mish's schedule, has not played yet.
No, this is their first game.
Yeah, so this is the season opener tonight for the Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Of course, I mentioned earlier the rivalry between these two schools. They'll usually play each other once during the season, and then during the holiday tournament here at Weaubleau, and normally they're in districts together. So they end up usually playing each other 3 times a year. I think this year that's not possible because the districts have kind of realigned, and Weaubleau and Lakeland are not in the same district.
It's a nice move there by Brownlee off the dribble. The strong finish.
I could see both of these teams, probably the boys, winning their district and then meeting in the next round.
Yeah, I think we kind of looked at that, and Lakeland, I think, is in District 12. Weaubleau's in District 13. So, yeah, if they come out of that, they would play each other that first round out. And, that'd be par for the course because, man, they've matched up quite a bit over the years in the district play, as you have said. I think they've even played Weaubleau. The Lakeland boys have in a couple district championships I remember a few years back over at Wheatland.
Mm-hmm.
They had some really competitive games with them, so we could see that again this year. As Hicks here in the half court. And we get a whistle inside. It's going to be an over-the-back foul coming up here on Lakeland.
In the first half, we've seen a lot of fouls, and in this half, not quite as many. Kind of what you would say a normal game would be more like. Oh, there's a nice steal.
Nice steal. Harrell layup good at the other end. So that'll be a nice basket there off of the turnover, and really that's been the case in this game, James. We haven't seen a lot of points off turnovers for Lakeland. Here's a travel in a half court on Weaubleau. So Brownlee, and not sure, James, Brownlee hadn't played this entire game, and I'm kind of thinking, why has he not? Because he's come in here in this fourth quarter and looks pretty solid. He's hit a couple shots, hits a 3 there. So I don't know if he's listed as a sophomore, but I don't remember seeing him out there the first 3 quarters.
Well, I think he also plays varsity.
Okay, so
well.
they're holding him, yeah. They hold him out a little bit for some varsity minutes. As we get more substitutions in here for Weaubleau. Nice night for Hicks as he comes out of the game, probably for the final time here tonight. There's Glom into the lane, shot up, no good, off the window. Rebound to Lambeth. As we get a blocking foul up near midcourt coming up on Glom. That'll be his 5th, so he just fouled out right there with that one. 5th team foul as well on Lakeland with that one. Harrell back into the game for the Vikings. Excuse me, Dominic Belt, rather, back in for him. And as many fouls as we've had in this game, James, you knew it was a matter of time before somebody fouled out on either side. Here's Brownlee off the strip and is fouled. Will go to the line. And you kind of would have thought, though, it would have been a Weaubleau player with as many fouls as they've committed, albeit they haven't committed as many here in the second half. But we had Lakeland in the bonus in the first quarter.
In the first quarter, that's right.
Of this one, yeah.
Weaubleau's done a little bit better job.
Yeah.
Probably the coach set him down at halftime and said, hey, we're winning. Quit reaching in.
Right.
Play discipline.
So Brownlee to the line, and Bo Stidis picked that foul up. Nice offensive rebound. Moran got it back again and missed that one. Boy, 2 good looks at the rim, but then Town able to come up with the 3rd offensive rebound. They'll reset for Brownlee. Gets a nice screen. Nice little pick and roll there. Back into Moran. And so that's some good offense right there. Get that pick and roll, and always some good things there when you can feed it to your post guy deep off that pick and roll. Get him deep into the lane where he can catch that. 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a high percentage shot. So it'll be Lakeland ball underneath. Moran in the post there. And an air ball from Brownlee. It's going to be Weaubleau basketball. We got a foul coming up on the Vikings. Harrell with the foul. So it's going to be Weaubleau ball. Final 150 of this one. Again, our varsity girls game up next, followed by the varsity boys game. Oh, and there's a deflection into the bench. Get caught one of the young men there sitting on the Weaubleau bench. I hope he's all right. Always got to pay attention down there. That ball can come flying in pretty fast on those deflections.
Yeah, with the way this gym is set up, there's not really much space.
No, there is zero space. The benches, as you can see, are right up against a concrete wall and a metal fence as well. So if anybody crashes into the bench, you just hope somebody on the bench saves them from hitting that metal fence down there. I'm not quite sure why you would put a fence up like that. To me, would.
Well, these games get pretty rowdy. I'm surprised there's not barbed wire.
Let's hope they don't get that rowdy. You kind of like an unobstructed view, but it's, you know, see-through, so it's not like a backyard wood fence, obviously.
Right.
1-1 here for the Tigers, and we've got Bo Stidis to the line.
You know, over the last few years, we've seen some really good games here, especially in the tournament they have here, the holiday tournament, which the Lakeland boys have won both of those back-to-back years. One against Weaubleau, and then last year against, is it Golden City? Golden City,
yeah.
Came back from behind to win that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a competitive tournament. Seems like every year.
The year before that, the girls were actually in the championship game, but they did fall to Weaubleau.
Final minute here in this one, and Brownlee has knocked down a couple shots for Lakeland in the fourth quarter. Going to try another three there. Missed the back iron. Hicks back into the game and gets the rebound for Weaubleau. But this one was over early. Weaubleau played a really good ball game here in this JV boys contest and made a really good early run. Never looked back. Just way too many turnovers in this one for Lakeland, and Weaubleau able to take advantage of that and played really good half-court defense as well. Jennings finishes with a nice game for them with 14. I imagine we'll probably see him a little bit in the varsity game as well. He's a pretty good player. So in the corner, Hicks, no good on the shot from three. They get the rebound off the kick out, stolen though. Harrell at the other end, and a layup is no good, but a foul. Nice job by Dakota, the freshman, and he's had several plays tonight, James. He's had some steals, just hasn't quite been able to get anything on the board yet. He's had some good opportunities, though. See if he can get on the board with a free throw. Be a two-shot foul situation, and the first one is good. Foul was called on Owen Hicks, so that was his fourth. Hicks with the rebound. High post Lambeth. Three, no good there by Aitaru Sumia, and that will end the game as the shot almost counted there. Would have, I think, counted right at the buzzer had it gone in, but that ends the ball game. 53-22, the final score in the JV boys game, or was it 51? Seemed like I saw they just shut the scoreboard off, but I thought it had 53 on the main scoreboard, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
51-22, so Weaubleau wins the JV boys contest, as we will be back here with our varsity girls game coming up next after this short break. So